Arizona Living, your life, your style. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. Well, as the temperatures cool down and the holidays draw near, fall is the perfect time to be outside, which is where we find ourselves here at the Queen Creek Olive Mill. Before we explore the grounds, let's check out what's coming up on the show. Don't let the holidays stress you out at dinner time. How a trip to Papa Murphy's will put smiles on everyone's face. We take a field trip to Meteor Crater and show you the spectacular part of Arizona history. And Tempe Ram is ready to help you gift something special this holiday season. See what makes this dealership different than the others. All that and much more coming up on Arizona Living. Well, here we are in Queen Creek, and it's just a gorgeous time of the year to be here. Perfect weather outside and lots to see, do, and taste here inside at the Queen Creek Olive Mill. And I'm joined now by owner Perry Rea. Thank you so much for having us, and I'm very excited for what's in store today because I love olive oil. But first, let's start from the beginning. You were in the automotive world.
I was in the automotive industry.
But here we are.
Yeah,
How did it come about?
I just kind of turned my mechanical know-how into making olive oil with an olive oil machine. You know, I'm Italian and I love to grow things and I love to eat. And olive oil just seemed like the perfect thing to do.
Yeah, so what does the mill produce?
Well, we produce extra virgin olive oil, and that's all we produce is extra virgin olive oil. But there's a lot of other local products that we bring in from all other local vendors throughout the city, and we're very local, and that's kind of my passion, being very local and allowing other people to come in and sell their products right here. Things like jellies and jams and pasta sauces and things like that, you know, they have a hard time getting into stores, but I welcome them with open arms and we can put their stuff on our shelves.
And we referenced the store that is behind us, but you guys also started a spa.
Yes, actually my wife did, and the products that she uses all are based with extra virgin olive oil. So the soaps, the hand salves, the foot balms, yeah, everything. Just and believe it or not, she used to do it in our kitchen, and finally I just said, you know what, we've got to do it at the mill. So it's become a very good part of our business right now is the olive spa business.
That's so great, and I know that a lot of people want to come here to taste olive oil, and also people want to come see the grounds. And this is a popular spot for tourists as well as Arizona residents. What is the draw here at the Olive Mill?
Well, I think, you know, a lot of people nowadays are really looking to see how their food is made, and when you tell, you know, when they come here to see how olive oil is made, that's kind of a different thing. So now, of course, we only do it at certain times of the year because the olive is a fruit, so we really only do it in the fall. But you know, throughout the year in our tours, you can come and you can see, you know, we'll videotape how we do things like that, so we'll explain exactly how we make olive oil.
Yeah, expand on those tours. What exactly do they entail?
We go over a little bit of history of the farm, and we go over the variety of trees, how we make it, the different classes of olive oil, because there are different classes, extra virgin being obviously the highest, which is what we make. We do a little bit of a tasting, and we talk about the nutritional value of olive oil and all kinds of things like that.
Okay, now I'm hungry. So don't go too far, Perry. We will be back for olive tasting in just a bit, and I cannot wait. It's the holiday season, and now might just be the perfect time to treat yourself to a new car. Tempe Ram is a family-owned dealership that says it's driven to bring customers the best experience possible.
My name is Joey, and this is Ram of Tempe. We are your certified Ram truck experts. Here at Tempe Ram, we're a family-owned dealership. We focus on three things: product, service, and selection.
My name's Trevor. I'm here with Tempe Ram, and behind me is the all-new Ram 1500. From heated and ventilated seats in the back to an extra 4 inches added in the cab, there's a ton of new features to go over in the new 2019 Ram. There are a lot of new features in the 2019 Ram. Some of these luxury features include heated and ventilated seats in the rear and an optional upgraded sound system, which is a 19-speaker Harman Kardon. There is also plenty of storage space to go around in the new 2019 Ram. from a 21-liter volume center console to rear in-floor storage that's actually dishwasher safe, so you can use it for ice and drinks. The all-new 2019 Ram is even going to offer an exclusive USB-C port, which in the near future will be located in almost every phone on the market. From Apple CarPlay to wireless charging ports, the new 2019 Ram has all the latest technology. Despite being the 12-inch screen, it can actually be split up into two screens to have two separate things on at once. To have Apple CarPlay and navigation, or even climate controls and your backup camera. It is very versatile and easy to use. With an easy-to-use RAM charger, you simply place your phone in the phone holster and it will be wirelessly charging in a blink of an eye. The dash screen in the new 2019 is going to provide everything from tire pressure to exact battery voltage. The in-dash screen is going to tell you everything that's going on under the hood of your new 2019 Ram. From retractable running boards to air ride suspension, it's never been easier to step into the new 2019 Ram. Now that's just a small taste of what the new 2019 Ram has to offer. But don't take my word for it. Come on down to I-10 and Elliott and let one of our Ram truck experts take care of you.
Most dealerships will charge you different dealer add-ons, such as the one shown here. Desert protection packages, window tint, nitrogen tires. Some dealerships will charge you as much as $3,300 in dealer installed options. That's what makes us unique here at Tempe Ram. We don't overcharge for any of these dealer add-on fees. Check out our no-hassle, rock-bottom prices at TempeRam.com.
Stick around, we still have plenty more to come here on Arizona Living. Sometimes you just need to get dinner on the table fast. Papa Murphy's can help you do just that, and helping children create a healthy path after childhood trauma. Dinner time can be stressful. You're trying to figure out what to make and then trying to coordinate it with everyone's different schedule. However, Papa Murphy's takes the hassle out of mealtime. Let's see why.
Papa Murphy's is a take and bake pizza franchise. It started in 1980 out of Oregon. And what we essentially do is create your pizza in our stores and then send it home with you to bake in your own oven. And then it's up to you to just cook it in about 15 minutes. Comes out of your oven hot and fresh and ready to eat. So we use only the freshest ingredients on all of our pizza toppings. Our cheese is whole milk mozzarella. We also do a lot of topping cheese, which is a cheddar and provolone mixture, a smoked provolone. And then all of our vegetables come in whole, like you would buy them in a grocery store. We chop everything here in-house and slice it or dice it for your pizza toppings, including Roma tomatoes, zucchini, mushrooms, bell peppers, mixed onions, that sort of thing. We also offer premium vegetables like sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, and fresh spinach. And then all of our meats are a butcher quality meat, so you're getting the best pepperoni, the best sausage. We have premium toppings like Angus steak and fennel sausage, as well as your traditional Canadian bacon, salamis, ground beef, that sort of thing. I think what makes Papa Murphy's most unique is that you as a consumer get to come into our stores, watch your pizza being made right in front of you with all of the best ingredients. And we really pride ourselves on all of that high quality that you get as a consumer on your toppings. And I think that our dough is really unique. We make our dough in-house every day, so it's a very fresh pizza crust. And we can offer that to you in a thin crust, a regular crust, a pan crust. And so you have your choice. And you really get to, make and create your own pizza that's unique to you and what your family wants to eat. So in Phoenix, we have 48 Papa Murphy's locations around the valley. So you should be able to find one fairly close to you. And you can stop in and create your pizza and make it here. You can call it in. You can also go to online and order at papamurphys.com. And then when you come in, it's already ready and you can just grab it and go. So I think what's great about Papa Murphy's is, you know, everybody's running around, everybody's busy. You can grab the pizza, get home, put it in the fridge, and then when the whole family's finally there together after work and school and all the extracurricular activities that are happening, you can get that pizza in the oven, and 15 minutes later you're sitting down with your whole family and you're having a meal together. And that's what's so great about Papa Murphy's, because you don't have to wait for delivery. You don't have to, you know, have somebody eating a cold pizza. You're all there, you're ready, and it's like you made it at home yourself.
Life's hard enough on our kids these days, and sometimes, unfortunately, things they witness can lead them down a path of self-destruction. Here's some advice from experts on healing childhood trauma.
My name is Claire Luge, and I'm the Director of Training and Outreach with Prevent Child Abuse Arizona. And in my work, I get to teach people about the link between childhood trauma and adult health. When a child has experiences like abuse or neglect or witnessing domestic violence or having a drug abuser in the home, those experiences can change the development of their brain and make them more likely to abuse substances later on. There was a researcher named Dr. Vincent Felitti, and he discovered this when he studied thousands of adults and asked them about these adverse childhood experiences, things like abuse and neglect and witnessing domestic violence. And he found that the more of these experiences that people had, the more likely they were to develop any of our nation's leading health and social problems. Things like substance abuse, depression, alcoholism, all of those things that we want to stop as a society. According to the 2016 Arizona Youth Survey, 91% of middle and high schoolers who have abused an opioid within the past 30 days have at least one adverse childhood experience. If the brain is experiencing long-lasting traumatic stress, then the part of the brain that will grow is the one that responds to stress. And the other parts of the brain help that child pay attention or control their emotions or make thoughtful, reflective decisions and judgments. Those parts of the brain are not going to get as much of a chance to develop. So those children are growing up with an overactive stress response. It makes sense that childhood trauma leads to a greater likelihood of abusing substances. It's not what's wrong with these people. Why are they choosing to abuse drugs? It's what happened to these people. Luckily, there are other things that we can do to deal with our stress. And the first thing that you need to do is get help if you need it. It is the bravest thing that you can do, but also the most important thing that you can do if you're struggling with addiction. You can also build your resilience skills. Things like meditation and breathing and connecting to other people, those things will help you deal with stress and help you be the person that you want to be. Show up to an event in your community. Building social connections is one of the best ways to prevent trauma from happening and to fortify yourself against the effects of stress. I'm very grateful to Governor Doug Ducey and First Lady Angela Ducey and Director Maria Cristina Fuentes of the Governor's Office of Youth, Faith and Family for their work in promoting the awareness of adverse childhood experiences and working to prevent them in our state. If you're struggling with substance abuse, a great place to start is rethinkrxabuse.org. There you can find resources about how to get help in your community.
Coming up next on Arizona Living, design tips from American Furniture Warehouse, and we learn some easy and tasty ways to mix in olive oil to your holiday recipes. There's no place like home. If you're looking to update any room, American Furniture Warehouse is the place to go for all your design needs.
Create a space that is calm and peaceful and a total game changer by bringing natural elements into your room, such as different wood textures, leather, and organic accessories such as grasses and decorative sticks. Incorporating distressed woods with a mixed media of metal adds personality and character to your room. Leather is also a great option that adds a ton of warmth and comfort and a great place to relax. Bringing the outdoors in is another great way to add that natural element into your space, such as these organic grasses and decorative sticks. Bringing the outdoors in with these natural accessories can really add the texture your space needs. Bringing in natural elements is an easy way to completely change the look and feel of your room. I hope this video inspires you to create a space that you love. You can find your style, selection, and value with American Furniture Warehouse.
We're back here at the Queen Creek Olive Mill, and I'm with owner Perry Rea. Thank you so much for bringing me to what I have been waiting for, a little taste testing 101 when it comes to olive oil.
That's right. We're going to taste olive oil. I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to do it. And we're going to be looking for three things when we're tasting olive oil: fruitiness, bitterness, and pungency. Okay? Got those in your head?
I got it.
All right, so take your olive oil, cup it in your hand, and warm it up a little bit, okay?
Okay.
And to taste the fruitiness, or to smell the fruitiness, we're going to take a sniff of it. Okay? Just kind of think about what you're smelling.
A little grass.
A little grass, a little bit of banana peel maybe. And then what I want you to do is we're going to look for the bitterness. We're going to let it roll past our tongue. Take a little air with it. And then let it come down to your throat. And that's where the pungency is. Now you got a little bit of pungency there?
Yeah.
Okay, you see that bitterness? It's really not that bitter. It's a balanced oil. But you really do get the pungency, right?
Yeah.
that's probably a 2-cup olive oil right there. Okay.
And this was one of your signature, your gold award winner, the olive oil extra virgin.
Exactly, the balanced extra virgin. Now, we make a delicate and we also make a robust. And you would use those for different things in the kitchen.
Great. And now with the holiday season upon us, do you have some olive oils that you can do to dress up some of your holiday dishes?
One of my favorite really is my rosemary oil. Let's take that. And the rosemary oil is made with real rosemary. We fresh crush it with the olives so you can smell it. And it's fantastic. And you can go ahead and taste it. You're going to taste the rosemary. It's just a very fresh rosemary flavor. The thing about the rosemary oil, there's a lot of things you can do with it. You just got to think about it. Roasting potatoes, putting it on poultry, things like that. Really, really nice. And then one of my favorite is the cranberry balsamic reduction. Great salad dressing. Try it. It's tart, but it's also a little sweet finish.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'd be great as a salad dressing. And then you incorporate different ones into recipes?
Yes. As a matter of fact, throughout the store we have recipes for all of our products and our website. But, you know, people always come to this, well, what do I do with this chocolate olive oil? I said, well, you know, you can make a chocolate cake, and there's the recipe right there.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to put some of your olive oil to the test in my kitchen. I think it could help even my food taste good, right? And I can also incorporate it to some holiday recipes, and you can as well. Just visit their website. Outer space in the Arizona desert, an out-of-this-world field trip when we come back. If you're looking for a fun-filled trip for the family this fall, then Meteor Crater should be on the list. It's sure to have an impact.
Hello, my name is Eduardo Rubio. I'm the tour guide director or head tour guide here at Meteor Crater. We are located in northern Arizona. Some people come here for the history of the crater. Other people come out here for the geology of the crater, the science, and other people just come here because they want to see what something from outer space made here on the planet Earth. The crater itself is really due to a collision in the asteroid belt by two asteroids that collided. So from this collision, and this was millions of years ago, let this little fragment kind of float around in space for millions of years ago. 50,000 years ago, that little fragment made its way to what we now know as the planet Earth, and all the way to northern Arizona. And that survived the Earth's atmosphere, and this is the result. Believe it or not, the meteorite was half the size of a football field, or 150 feet in diameter. The meteorite hit with an explosive force greater than 20 megatons of TNT, 1,000 times greater than the Hiroshima bomb. The crater is not famous for its size. It's famous because it's the best preserved, and also because it was the first proven impact crater in the world. We have our biggest fragment of meteorite on display. The biggest piece weighs 1,406 pounds. The meteorite itself is 92% iron. It has 7% nickel and a lot of different trace minerals. They have asked me before, don't you get bored talking about the same thing over and over again? Never, because every day is a different experience and learning process.
We want to thank everyone here at the Queen Creek Olive Mill for having us out today. And if you can't get out to the mill but you want to try the oils, they do have a store at Kierland in Scottsdale. One last note about the mill, they have a recipe section on their website. There are loads of great ideas for appetizers, soups, side dishes, and dessert. Just head to their website for the ideas. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Kate Longworth. We'll see you next time on Arizona Living, Your Life, Your Style, where we help you live your best life.